Good evening and welcome to Wrigley for this huge NLCS matchup between the Cubs and the Braves that could see one of these two teams advance to the World Series tonight. Now, before we get to today's action, let's get you all caught up on the series so far. Petey Crow led us off in centre field. Bregman batted second at third. DHing was Julian at 3. McQuaid cleaned up in left field. It was Brennan Davis batting 5 in right. Namala shortstopping at 6. Vlad Jr. at first base at lucky 7. It was Ramirez batting second at 8. And it was Ballesteros behind the plate at 9 with Christian Scott on the mound. None on, none out, and Olsen hits a solo home run. Two on, two out, but Christian Scott ends the inning. 2 on, 2 out, and Vlad delivers a 2 RBI single to put us ahead. Go on, Vlad. None on, 2 out, Montano on the mound, and Olsen goes deep. But not deep enough. Bregman led us off at third base. It was DeLeon in centre field batting second. Vlad Jr. at first batting 3. McQuaid cleaned up in left field. Davis batted 5 in right. It was Namala shortstop at 6. DHing Julian at 7. Ramirez the second baseman at 8. Ballesteros catching at 9. And Hans Cruz was on the mound. 3 on, 1 out, and Davis drives in a run. 1 on, none out, and Acuna Jr. hits a 2-run home run to put the Braves ahead. Two on, 1 out, Killen on the mound, and McNeil drives in an RBI. Next man up, and Acuna's sac fly makes it 4-1 to the Braves. 1 on, none out, and Ballesteros hits an RBI single. 1 on, 2 out, and Vlad jacks a 2-run homer to make it 4-4. 1 on, 2 out, Roque on the mound, and McQuaid keeps it tied. None on, 1 out, and Bregman walks us off. Bregman!
Go Cubs go! Go Cubs go! Hey Chicago, what do you say? The Cubs are gonna win today.
Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain and welcome back to the Chicago Cubs. It is game 4 of the NLCS and it's surely going to happen, isn't it? Are we going to make a World Series? We are 3-0 up. Nobody, and I mean nobody, saw this coming. And we've got 4 chances now to make the World Series. The other series is currently tied 1-1 between the Angels and the Astros. And, I mean, the advantage that we could get sweeping this series, have everybody rested and raring to go for a potential World Series. So, yeah, let's not waste too much time. It is going to be Morillo up against Cusick, but we'll have a closer look at the lineups right now. On your feet, Chicago, and let's roll the boys to the World Series. At first base, it's Vlad Jr. At second base, it's Pedro Ramirez. At third base, it's Alex Bregman. At shortstop, it's Namala. In left field, it's William McQuaid. In center field, it's Pete Crow Armstrong. In right field, it's Brennan Davis. Designated hitter is Edward Julian. Behind the plate, it's Moises Ballesteros. And your man on the mound is Jaun Morillo. So here we go. The matchups are looking very, very nice for us indeed. So Petey Crow, we've got him back in centre field leading us off. Bregman, Mr. Walk-It-Off himself, is at third batting second. Julian clean as DHing at 3, sorry. McQuaid cleans up in right field. Then we've got Davis in right. Namala at short, Vlad at lucky 7 playing first, Pedro Ramirez at 8, and Ballesteros at 9. It is Morillo on the mound for us now. He, of course, went from closing to starting during the regular season, so he has a 4-7 record, though not all of those were as a starting pitcher. ERA of 4.69, whip of 1.44, and they're up against Ryan Cusick for them. He has a 6.5 record, ERA of 2.82, which is worryingly low, and a whip of 1.28. Now, against us, he had a 1.0 record this year with no earned runs. Morillo had an 0-1 record with 2.45 ERA. So that would suggest a low scoring game. Could be another version of Game 2. Let's hope we come out on top again. So welcome to Wrigley. It is Machado batting 176 in the postseason to lead them off against Morillo. And, well, we couldn't sweep the NLCS, could we? And finally get a pennant as well as National League champions. As we start with a strikeout, and let's have 26 more of those. Jeff McNeil will come in now. He is batting 355 in the postseason so far. First pitch swing, McNeil grounds it to Namala and over to first. And that is 2 away. And it is Acuna Jr. who is batting 276 in the postseason. He grounds it to Ramirez, who cannot handle it, and is it an error? It is an error. So runner at first for Matt Olson, who is batting 179, though he has gone deep already in this series against us. It's a 2-1 pitch, and that is a ground ball. Bregman has it. Oh, Bregman. So 2 back-to-back errors in the top of the first brings Reynolds to the plate. He is batting 357 postseason. Morillo, first pitch swing, and it is up the middle, and that might... Well, it's going to be an unearned run, or is it going to load the bases? It will be a run across the plate. We have gifted them the lead. Absolutely gifted them the lead, and it brings Grisham to the plate now, batting 207 postseason. A 1-1, and that is into center field. Can Petey Crow make a catch? He can't. It's going to be a second gift. So errors costing us huge in the first inning. We are 2-0 down without giving up an earned run yet. And Cuero comes in. He is batting 172. And that should be Namala over to first. And that will end the inning. Namala proving the difference there. Wonderful play from him. But we've already got work to do. Crow Armstrong will lead us off. He is batting 222 in the postseason. Officially in a slump. But he's done okay recently. And he starts with a strikeout. In comes Bregman, who has left his slump behind, but only batting 150 in the postseason so far. An 0-1 pitch, and Bregman grounds it to the third baseman, and that will be out at first. It'll bring in Julian, who is batting 231 postseason. A 2-2 pitch, and Julian gets one up the middle. So we have our first hit of the game now. If they can give us back-to-back errors as well, that'd be very nice. It is McQuaid, who is batting 385 in the postseason. A 1-2 pitch, McQuaid pops it up down the third base line. Third base will make the catch, and that'll do it for the first. So we are 2-0 down. Murillo to face Harris 2, who is batting 172 in the postseason. An 0-2 pitch and a strikeout for 1 away. In will come Austin Riley now, batting 353 in the postseason. An 0-2 pitch on him. He strikes out for 2 away. And it'll bring up Machado again, 0 for 1. So far tonight. 2-1 pitch, ground ball. Ramirez should have it. This time he does. And that'll end the top of the second. Much more like it. And Brennan Davis will lead us off, batting 2-2-2. Richie Beno would be proud in the postseason. And just for a beautiful fraction of a second, I thought that might have been good enough off the bat. But he's caught in left field. So Namala now, batting 361. A 3-0 pitch. Namala draws the 1-out walk. So 1 on, 1 out for Vlad, batting 359 postseason. A 2-1 pitch. Vlad, oh, he's launched yet another ball into the fans, and that is us tied up. And it is Vlad Jr. yet again, 443 feet. That is absolutely mammoth. And it's 2-2. And it's that man Vlad again. Pedro Ramirez, who owes us for the error, batting 226 in the postseason. It is an 0-1 pitch. And Ramirez tries to do a Vlad, but it lands in centre field's glove for 2 away, bringing Ballesteros up, batting 269 postseason. It is a 1-2 pitch, 2 out, no one on. Ballesteros grounds it to the second baseman, ends the second, but we are tied at 2, and we politely have 2 runs, 2 hits, and 2 errors. We're just that sort of team. Jeff McNeil will come up again. He's 0 for 1 today. It's a 2-2 pitch. And that is into left field, and not much McQuaid can do other than chase it into the corner. And there will be a lead-off double. All right. Hopefully. There's not much more of that to come. Acuna Jr. now, who is 0 for 1. A 1-2. He strikes out. That is 1 away. It'll bring up Jeff Olson. No, Matt Olson. Who's Jeff Olson? He's 0 for 1. Full count. Come on, Morillo. And that is popped up. PD Crow is camped underneath it. Mr. Gold Glove won't drop it, but Jeff McNeil will go and take third. It was cheeky, wasn't it? So 2 out, runner at third for Reynolds, who is 1 for 1. It's a first pitch swing. Reynolds to Vlad. Vlad will wait for the pitcher to cover the base and end the top of the third. So we are still tied at 2. And it is PD Crow who is 0 for 1 coming in. An 0-1 pitch. PD Crow, no. It's fielded by the second baseman. 1 away. Up will come Bregman, who is 0 for 1. A full count. Bregman draws another. He's drawn a lot of walks this postseason. Alright, it's kept him in the lineup, to be honest, because his batting average certainly hasn't. It is Edouard Julien. He's, what's he, 0 for 1? And that's a double play ball. And that'll end the third. Alright, we go to the fourth. It is Grisham to lead them off. He is 1 for 1 with an RBI today. It's a first pitch swing. It is a ground ball. Namala has it over to first. 1 away. In will come Cuero, who's 0 for 1. It's a 1-1. Oh, we've hit him. So he goes up to first. 1 on, 1 out for Harris 2, who is 0 for 1. He sits down on strikes. That is 2 down. And it brings up Austin Riley, 0 for 1. A 2-0 pitch. He grounds it to Bregman. Bregman, no mistake this time, ends the top of the fourth, and we are still tied at 2. McQuaid to lead us off. 0 for 1 tonight. A 1-2 pitch. McQuaid strikes out. That is 1 away. Up comes Brennan Davis now, who's 0 for 1. A 1-1 pitch. Brennan Davis. Is it going to land? Oh, not quite. Good defense out there. 2 away. In comes Namala, who... did he walk or get hit last time? He walked, I think, didn't he? This time, he doesn't swing again, but finds himself jogging back to the dugout to end the fourth. Murillo to face Machado, who is 0 for 2. Another 2-2 pitch. And a ground ball. Ramirez has it over to first. 1 away. And that'll do it for Murillo. He goes 4.1. I don't think he would have given up an earned run either, would he? So Joswiak will come out. He has pitched 3 innings so far in the postseason and given up 3 runs. So what's that 1 run he would have given up, wouldn't he? An 0-1 pitch. That is popped straight up. Bregman's there. Namala's there. Bregman makes the catch. Just in foul territory, I think. But that is 2 away nonetheless. Acuna Jr. now, who's 0 for 2 to face Joswiak. It's a 3-1. And that looked a decent pitch, didn't it? He's walked in. It wasn't a mile away, to be honest. And in comes Olsen now, who's 0 for 2. A full count. And I had a bad feeling that might have been going to happen. And we are 4-2 down as Matt Olsen goes deep. 394 feet. And Joswiak is not endearing himself to us. A 1-2 pitch on Grisham. He strikes him out. Ends the top of the 5th, but we have fallen back 2. And it is Vlad to lead us off. 1 for 1. We know what he did last time up. It's a full count this time. And Vlad tries to unload on one, but in the end just pops it up to centre field for 1 away. In comes Ramirez, who's 0 for 1. A 2-0 pitch. And Ramirez, that might be an infield hit. It's one of those little choppy ones that doesn't leave the infield much chance. So an infield hit, 1 out, 1 on for Ballesteros, who's 0 for 1. A 1-2 pitch. Ballesteros strikes out for 2 down. And that'll bring up top of the order Petey Crow, who is 0 for 2. First pitch swing. Come on, Petey. Justify your place in the lineup. He doesn't, as he grounds out to second. Might need to bring Patterson back, I think. Although De Leon didn't do too bad in the game he played either. So it is Grisham to lead them off. Joswiak is still on the mound. It's a 2-1 pitch. It is lined straight to Bregman. Breggers makes the catch. 1 away. Cuero coming up, who's 0 for 1. Got hit last time up, I believe, didn't he? A 1-0 pitch. And that is a ground ball. Namala can't handle it. Is that our 3rd error? I mean, it's a good thing we're 3-0 up in the series, isn't it? Harris 2 comes in. 0 for 2 tonight. 0-1 pitch. Up the middle. Pitcher killer. And there is suddenly runners at the corners with 1 away. And I think we need to acknowledge it's not Joswiak's night. Not that he's done necessarily all the damage himself. That could be a double play ball. There's one. Oh, no run scores though. And Ramirez is injured and he's out of the game. So Pratt will come in. I'd rather Pratt go to second base. I should have fixed that after last time. Anyway, if that is a long-term injury, as Lonsway comes onto the mound as well and gets the strikeout to end the inning. But if that is a longer-term injury for Ramirez, I don't know if I can call anybody else in, because there'd be players that are not eligible for the playoff roster. I'll have to have a look as Bregman goes deep. Not quite deep enough though. Yeah, I'm not sure if you can call somebody in. I mean, they're our players, you'd think so, but yeah, I don't know if we'll be able to pull anybody else in. But anyway, Edward pops up, so that's 2 down for McQuaid now, who's over 2. A 3-1 pitch. McQuaid has driven one up the middle, so he has a 2-out single. And it'll come on to Brennan Davis now to try and tie us up. New man on the mound is Evan Phillips. He has an ERA of 27 so far this postseason, so we'd like some more of that, please. Come on, Brennan, full count. He draws a walk. 2 on, 2 out now for Namala, who is 0 for 1 tonight. A 2-2. Namala strikes out. That looked inside, didn't it? And we strand 2 in the 6th. And it was just inside. You could maybe understand why he swung at it. So Will Smith will pinch hit. His first at bat of the postseason. He's going to face Lonsway with a 1-2 pitch. And Lonsway sits him down. So that is 1 away. Acuna Jr. now is 0 for 2. It is an 0-1 pitch. And that is into right field. Brennan Davis goes back, across, makes the catch. 2 away. And it'll bring in Matt Olson, who is 1 for 3. That one, of course, was the 2-run home run back in the 5th. A full count. And a walk. So 1 out, 2 on. No, other way around. 2 out, 1 on for Reynolds, who is 1 for 3. An 0-1 pitch. And that is into center field. Petey Crow cannot make a catch. And we have runners at first and second with 2 out now. I don't think we can afford to drop many more behind here. Grisham, who is 1 for 3, comes in. A 2-1. He sends it into right field. Brennan Davis is there. Brennan Davis makes the catch. And we stretch 4-2 down in Game 4. Alright, welcome back. Vlad Jr. to lead us off. He is 1 for 2 tonight. First pitch swing. Vlad, oh, he's done that again, has he? Vlad Jr. with another home run. He is just absolutely on fire right now. 401 feet, cuts the lead back to 1. It is now 4-3. What for those pesky errors? He would have got away with it as well. All right, Cooper Pratt comes in. He is 0 for 4 in the postseason. First pitch swing. Cooper Pratt grounds it to the shortstop for 1 away. In comes Ballesteros now, who's 0 for 2. First pitch swing. And Ballesteros sends one straight up. That'll be caught. 2 away. And it'll bring in Petey Crow, 0 for 3 tonight. A 1-0 pitch. Petey Crow grounds it to the second baseman. And that'll do it for the 7th. But we're back to within 1. It is 4-3 going into the top of the 8th. And there will be Lonsway to continue with Cuero at the plate. He is 0 for 2. It's a 1-1 pitch. And that is down the third base line, past Bregman into left field for a leadoff double. Come on, guys. Let's not give them that run back. And there we go. It is Harris 2 coming in now. He's 1 for 3. Full count. And a strikeout for Lonsway. That looked like it was, it was a sinker. Oh, no, it was a strike either way, was it? No, it was inside. Number 6. All right, so new pitcher is Levi Kelly. He's done really well so far. 6.1 innings pitched. Only 3 hits given up. No runs. And he's got a 1-1 pitch here on Austin Riley. And I haven't just cursed him there, have I? No, it's caught. And that is back in by McQuaid. For 2 away, runner at second. And Machado at the plate. He is 0 for 4. It's a full count. Can we keep the O? Oh, it just faded away, didn't it? And it is 2 on, 2 out for Shoemake, who's coming in now. He is batting 182 in the postseason so far. It is a 1-1 pitch. It is into right field, and it is caught by Brennan Davis to end the inning. So there is still 1 run in it. Bregman will face Hader. Bregman is 0 for 2 tonight. I think Hader is the guy he put over the fence in Game 3 to win it. Oh, has he done it again? No! Oh, almost. Deja vu. Same part of the stadium as well. And Julian now comes in. He is 1 for 3 tonight. It is a 2-2 pitch. And Julian, he may have done it. Oh, we're getting closer. We're getting closer. It's William McQuaid up next. Surely he's our man. He's 1 for 3. Full count. McQuaid strikes out and we go to the 9th and we're going to need a run. Acuna Jr. will lead them off. He is 0 for 3. It's a 1-2 pitch. And it is a ground ball. It is Namala at second base now, isn't it? And that is easily done. Olsen, who is 1 for 3. It's a 2-2 pitch. And it's a strikeout for Kelly. So that is 2 down. In comes Reynolds now, who's 2 for 4. A 1-2 pitch. And Levi Kelly continues to be imperious this postseason. So we go to the bottom of the 9th. We've got Davis, Namala, and Vlad. And we need at least a run. New man on the mound is Andrew Nardi for them. He has no earned runs given up in 4.1 innings. Brennan Davis, I don't think has been on base yet tonight, has he? A 1-1 pitch. Brennan Davis has been on base now because that is not coming back. And Brennan Davis ties us in the bottom of the 9th. 392 feet. It is 4-4. There is no one out. And we still have a chance to win this and get ourselves into the World Series. It is Namala now who's 0 for 2. A 1-0 pitch. Namala gets one up the middle. That World Series run is on base and Vlad is going to be at the plate. What can he do? He is 2 for 3 tonight with 2 home runs already. A full count. Vlad. Oh, it's a really good stop by the third baseman. It does get that winning run into scoring position though. And it's Cooper Pratt. You wouldn't know him if you saw him in the street. And he's got a chance here to become a Cubs hero. It's a 2-2 pitch and he watches it. And he strikes out. So we're down to the final out. It is Ballesteros. He is 0 for 3 tonight. It's a 1-2 pitch. Ballesteros can't do it. And we will be going to extra inning. Montano to the mound. He's going to face Grisham, who is 1 for 4 tonight. It is a 1-1 pitch. Oh, this is tense, isn't it? That is popped up. It is Petey Crow, and that is 1 away. In comes Cuero. A 1-0 pitch. And that is again popped up. Again, Petey Crow. And it's as close to an automatic out as you get, really, isn't it? And it brings up Harris 2, who is 1 for 4 tonight. An 0-2 pitch. Can Montano sitting down? Yes, he can. Let's go winner in the 10th, boys. Who's going to be the hero that walks us off here? It is Petey Crow, 0 for 4 to lead us off. It is a full count. Petey Crow swings through strike 3 and then gets thrown out at first, 1 away. In comes Bregman. He walked us off in game 3. Can he do it in game 4 as well? A first pitch swing. Bregman that's going to get in, I think, isn't it? So Bregman is on base. We might want to consider a pinch runner. We don't. And it's Julian to the plate. He is 1 for 4. It's a 3-1 pitch. Come on, Edward. He walks. The World Series qualifying run, the series winning run is at second. And surely now we pinch run. Pinch run. Come on. It's McQuaid, although we've got no one to play third base if we do that. So maybe staying ahead or in the dugout. McQuaid, is that going to get through? Oh, no, it's a double play and it ends it. We strand the run-up, and it is Riley to lead them off now, 0 for 4. An 0-2 pitch. And that is down the third base line, and it is a leadoff double for the Braves. Oh, that's going to sting, isn't it, if that double plays does this for us. It is Machado now, 0 for 4. And we're walking him intentionally with none out. And Shoemaker's to the plate. He is 0 for 1 today. It's a 3. Well, don't walk intentionally and then walk unintentionally. They've loaded the bases with none out. Oh, no. Greg Allen is at the plate. His first at bat in the postseason. An 0-2 pitch. And a strikeout. Well, that is huge. A double play now can get us out of this. Olsen is to the plate. That means Acuna Jr. is not in the game. Did he get injured that I missed? I wonder. Because you wouldn't take him out otherwise. A 2-2 pitch on Olsen. And they're 2 down. Oh, can Montano get out of the jam? He's not going to get a chance. It's Bednar to the mound. It's the first time we've seen him in ages, actually. It's his first action of the postseason. And it's a bit of a high-pressure situation, isn't it? It's Reynolds who's 2 for 5. It's a 2-2 pitch. Come on, Davey Bednar. Come on, Davey Bednar. He strikes him out. And we go from loaded bases, none out, to not giving up anything. And Bobby Patterson is pinch hitting for, perhaps quite unfairly, Brennan Davis, who drew us level in the ninth, and Palencia, who was a Cub not that long ago. Patterson batting .259 in the postseason so far. First pitch swing. Patterson pops it up. And that'll be one away. We don't lose anything defensively with that either, so it's probably just putting a left-hander in against a right-hander, I imagine. Namala now, who's 1 for 3. A 2-2 pitch. Namala strikes out. That is 2 away for Vlad, who is, well, we know what he's done. He's 2 for 4. It's a 3-0 pitch. Are they going to give him something to hit? Not even close. So it is Cooper Pratt. 0 for 2 tonight. A 1-1 pitch. Cooper Pratt, is that going to drop in for us? It just might. And is Vlad going to go for third? He is. So Cooper Pratt keeps it going for us. And for the second time, Ballesteros has a chance to win it for us. Get us to the World Series. He's 0 for 4. 2 out runners at the corners. It's a full count. And he loads the bases. And it is going to be Petey Crow. 0 for 5. He doesn't look like he's going to get a hit, but he could make himself an instant hero here. A 2-1 pitch. Come on, Petey. Come on, Petey. Petey Crow is not going to drop in, and it's going to go to the 12. We leave them loaded. Oh, this is so tense. Bednar now. He's going to face Grisham, who's 1 for 5. It is a full count. And another strikeout for Bednar. 1 away. Cuero, who's 1 for 4. First pitch swing. And that is into centre field. Petey Crow cannot catch that one. And that is 1 on, 1 out for Harris 2, who is 1 for 5 tonight. It is a 2-1 pitch. And that is into right field. Patterson is not able to make a catch either. And we've got 2 on, 1 out all of a sudden. Austin Riley, who is 1 for 5. A 1-2 pitch. There's a good one. That strikes him out. 2 down. To the top of the order we go. It's Machado who's 0 for 4. Can we keep the 0? It's a full count. Oh, we've loaded them again. You're trying to kill me, guys. You're absolutely killing me. It is Gonzalez pinch hitting. His first at bat of the postseason. He's going to face the DJ. Now, the DJ, he does have a bit of a habit of walking his first batter while he finds his range. It's going to be a first pitch swing. Oh, he's hitting. And we've fallen behind, and Greg Allen will now come in 0 for 1 tonight. A 1-1 pitch. Oh, for Christ's sake. Good job, Ballesteros. But DJ is erratic. He usually is first batter. It was a massive call to put him in, and we've walked in another one. This is killing me. I can. You know when you can feel yourself that you're gonna lose your temper. Olsen now. If this is a home run, I mean honestly, DJ, a 1-2 pitch. All right, he's going now, but we're 2 runs down in the 12th, and that's a problem, isn't it? Bregman to lead us off, 1 for 4. A 2-1 pitch. And Bregman has popped it up. That'll be 1 away. And it's looking increasingly like we're going to need a game 5, isn't it? Edouard Julian now, who's 1 for 4. A full count. And Edouard Julian, no, we're down to our final out. It is McQuaid, who hit into a double play, of course, back in the, was it the 9th? He's going to face Espinoza, he was ours at one point as well, wasn't he? Anderson, I know the name, but he wasn't ours at any point. Anyway, come on, William. 3-1. What can he do? Oh, he draws the walk that keeps the game alive. And it is down to Patterson now. Swing of the bat could tie it. He's 0 for 1. It's a 3-1 pitch. Patterson, it's not going to do it. And we will need a game 5. We've lost in 12 with 3 errors. Oh, those errors were huge, weren't they? Yeah, you know, 3 errors. We've walked 2 runs in the 12th. Other than that, it wasn't too bad, to be honest. But we're still in a really, really good position. We've still got 1 home game to go. Obviously, we want to win it in front of our home fans, don't we? So that'll be game 5 next episode. And it will be back to the game 1 matchups, won't it? So Gil against Alcantara. Alcantara at home is fairly solid. But anyway, we don't want to be going to Atlanta because then it starts to get a little bit nervy, doesn't it? If you've enjoyed that anyway, thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. The injury to Ramirez is pending. So it's going to be Pratt going, it looks like, in game 5. He'll be fine. I'm sure he'll be fine. I hope he's fine.